Hi and welcome to Fishing Western Australia. Today a very special episode for you because we're coming to you from Esperance, one of my favourite places. The fishing's been awesome, so let's have a look at what's coming up. Today we're going four-wheel driving into Cape Arid for salmon on light tackle. A big bullet type head, really strong, much like a cobia. We'll also head into the magnificent Duke of Orleans Bay for some deep water action. See the no teeth. It took me 30 years of my life to visit Esperance for the first time. As the easternmost major town in WA, the scenery is unlike anything you'll see on the west coast, and I've been dying to come back. As I drove through town, I headed straight for the lookout to watch one of the famous Esperance sunsets that I remembered from the year before. Like every angler heading out the next morning, I quietly prayed for calm winds over the crystal clear waters of the Southern Ocean. I'm not a morning person, but the sunrise was worth getting up for, and as we entered the beach west of Cape Arid, we just knew it was going to be a special day. Shut up. It's just gear selection, that's all it is, just gear selection. If I'm a bad morning person, then I'm an even worse four-wheel driver, but luckily I had Murray Johnson from Southern Sports and Tackle leading me through what's become his backyard. Now the rock we're standing on now is actually called Skippy Rock and Murray. I reckon there's probably a good reason for that.
Yeah, the guys come out here a fair bit. Always normally catch Skippy here.
Skippy, herring, there might even be a few salmon around, you reckon?
I think there might be a few.
All right, I've got the ganged hooks and muleys just in case, but for starters, we'll see if there's any Skippy about, eh?
All right, mate, let's go for it.
Okay. Now the rig we're going to use here is so simple. On my main line, I've tied a swivel. And then I've tied a sinker on the bottom of my rig. In the middle, I've tied just a dropper loop, just a loop with a granny knot. And look at this. Now that is a tiny lead head jig that we use for fishing soft baits, but it's got that little bend. See that bend right there? I'll show you why that's good. We'll just thread the hook on through the eye. I'll just pop it through the eye there, see? Out the other side, and just put the hook in the body. See, I'm putting the hook right through the body. Now when I push it up, that little bend actually holds the head in place and it presents the bait just like a fish, and that's why this is going to work. We've got a beautiful channel here along the side of this rock, and there's a nice deep blue section that you'll be able to see in front of me. That's where most of the fish are going to be, so that's exactly where I'm going to cast. Flick it in there, let it sink down a little bit, all the way to the bottom probably. Just take up that slack line. Finger on the trigger here, and oh, look at that, straight away, lots of bites. I reckon they might have done me. They're pretty quick here. No, there we go, we're on. Oh, he's a feisty one, this. Now this is the hard bit, actually landing them. Oh, it's a, is it? No, no, it's a herring. It's a herring. Up the road, oh no! Oh no! Hey, I was gonna let him go anyway. This braided line's ideal for this sort of fishing in the wind because you can feel every single little touch. There's one. And another, and another, and here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a good fish. It's a good fish. Oh. Oh, he's going deep. Now you've got to stay away from those wet rocks because that'll be the end of me if I get on them. Come on, come out of there. There we go. It's Skippy Rock. And what do you know? It's a Skippy. Silver trevally, but we call them Skippy here in WA. And they're hard fighting fish with soft mouths. And they're You can see how that rig I told you about earlier has worked beautifully. Presented the bait properly, and it's worked on a skippy here at Skippy Rock. It's a long way down. Well, that looks like a good fish there.
Yeah, hopefully not too bad.
Skippy, you think?
No, I reckon herring.
Herring. Oh, look at that, there's a salmon down there.
We'll call it a herring.
We'll call it a herring?
Yeah.
I tell you what, if it's a herring, oh,
He just got taken.
he just got taken. He did too.
There he comes. No, you're right. I'm right.
It's a skippy, yes, see? That's a nice one too, mate.
Yeah.
On the way in there, Murray's fish actually got harassed and attacked by salmon and all sorts of things. So it's starting to heat up here in the Burley Trail. Chuck him back, mate. I reckon if we get a live herring out there, oh, anything could happen.
Don't go away, because after the break we take it up a couple of notches with some big salmon.
Good fish. That last fish that Murray brought up, there was a lot of salmon following and harassing it. Now, I've put on a ganged hook here. 4 linked hooks together. They're 2-0s and they're Uvella chemically sharpened hooks, and I've got my muley. These are very easy to put on. You measure your hooks up against the muley and you start to sew one in the tail, right through the lateral line, one in the body, one here, one through the eye, and voila, you've got your bait all ready to go. I'm not going to use a sinker, just going to flick it in right under the rocks where those salmon are sitting, waiting to ambush all of the burley that's coming over the side. Woo! Guess what, Murray? Salmon on the little gear.
This will be fun.
Oh, he's going for it.
What pound line you got?
Or 4?
4 pound.
4 pound.
This will be interesting.
All I did was just drift a muley down there, and I popped it just under the side of the rocks. And one of these salmon has just come along and gone, thank you very much. He's coming up, mate.
That's good. Actually, the yellow line works really well. You can actually see where it's going into the water.
I know. He's heading for that weed over there.
He's a long way out.
He is indeed. He's got to be 60, 70 metres out there now.
At least 50 to where the line goes in the water, and who knows how much there is. Yeah, we've done 20 past it.
He's going into that weedy stuff now. Oh, handy. Here we go. This is going to take a bit of mountain goating. Oh, look, a whalebone. I'm glad that tide's gone out. How the heck did we get him over here, Murray? Let's hope everything's waterproof. I've taken the bit between the teeth.
Think dry.
I gotta keep him away from the rocks. There's so much weed on this fish.
You know that we've actually had a cup of tea and some nice scones on
Yeah,
jam and cream.
the crew's had their lunch break and everything.
Yeah. I can see him.
Yeah, I know, but the weed is just tangled everywhere, mate. We're in real trouble.
In trouble was right.
Thanks.
The fish was using the surge of the current, and after almost beaching itself, it turned right around and headed back out to sea. This, of course, meant I had to run right back to where we started from.
The good news is we're still connected.
Aren't we back where we started from?
Yeah. This is where we came in. I'm still losing line. Wow. I reckon that weed's finally done me in. There's about 5 kilos of weed now on my line, and I think the fish has escaped. But what a fight, eh? Woo! Well, that's the last of it. That's beach fishing. You got the elements to contend with. And boy, one of us has got to land one of these salmon on light gear. It was too good for me.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, that's a good bend there, Murray.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad, this one.
Do you reckon it could be a salmon?
I reckon I've got that salmon.
Woohoo!
Yeah, there he is. Look, there he
He's
goes.
going, he's going. Woohoo! Oh, I'm in the black stuff. It's slippery. Yes! Ha ha!
I think this one might take a while, guys.
Now you can see the value of burley. Murray's been chopping up those muley cubes and he's been sending them just over the side of the rock here. This salmon's been darting in and out, taking all the burley, and he's jumping. Oh, look at that. You've got him on a tiny little hook too, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's always the way.
Yeah.
He's not done by a long shot, is he?
Nah, I think we're here for a while yet.
He was just a bit too greedy, wasn't he? He came and snapped all that burley up. He thought, one more bit. It goes to show that how big fish will take small baits because he took Murray's herring bait. Oh,
They've got to be definitely one of the better sports fishing fish out there.
in the southwest, the best.
He's trying to sit really low on the rocks down the bottom there.
That's the thing about salmon. People think they're all aerial, but they really do go deep, don't they?
Yeah, no,
Because they've got a strong head.
He knows there's some safety down there. And he's
That's
trying
right.
to get to it.
He's got a few mates.
Like a lure on. Leave mid
They're not salmon. So there's just other fish swimming with him. Oh, there's weed. Okay, we've got him up. Look at the other salmon there with him. There's your chance, mate. Hang on. Next wave, I'll bring him up. You might have foul hooked him, I think.
Leader's plenty heavy enough.
Oh, he might snap. He might snap. Don't snap. Don't snap. I think we got him. Good fish. Good fish. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. What a great capture. Look how you've got him just in the bottom corner of his gill plate. And look how easy those hooks came out.
Yeah, it's all a matter of leave any pressure off him all and he's gone.
Look at that, the Australian salmon. No teeth, a big bullet type head. Really, really strong, much like a cobia. And they're such a pretty coloured fish. Very strong through the body, and of course they're related to the herring that we started off catching. And here in the south coast, you'll find them all in the same place.
All right, mate, I think you should do the honours.
Well, mate, the honour is all yours for catching such a great fish on light gear. And this is as close as I'm getting to those rocks, so it's going to be a bit of the old 1,000, 2,000. See you later. There he goes.
He's gone.
He's still got some friends, look.
One of the best kept secrets in the Esperance region is the Duke of Orleans Bay. The water is as clear as I've seen anywhere in Australia, and it's set against a spectacular backdrop of rock formations.
The Duke of Orleans Bay is one of the most spectacular places you can go bottom fishing. The water's so blue. I'm here with Glenn from Duke Charters. Glenn, what are we likely to catch out here today?
Oh, Nenagui, Queen Snapper, Trachea cod, might pick up a harlequin.
Ooh, they're all great fish and all hard fighting fish too, so there could be some good action here later on, I reckon.
We hope so, yeah, it should
All right,
be.
let's go and play around these islands, see what kind of fish we can pull up, eh?
Okay then.
Now, everyone today is going to be using a variation of the paternoster rig, and that involves a sinker on the bottom. I'm actually using a lead head jig with no tail, just to give me weight, and I've got some bait on the bottom there. And then a dropper loop above that, a smaller hook, also baited up with some nice, fresh fish flesh. That's a hard one to get your tongue around. And that's it. That's all it takes to get some bottom fish here in Esperance. That's a better band, eh?
Yep.
Could this be the first good fish for the day? Looks all right, doesn't it? Hey?
Starting to get colour now.
Oh, I'm getting heaps of bites too. Might just be starting to happen. I'm on. Oh yeah. That's got some more weight to it. What do you got?
I've got
Sergeant Baker.
big fat Sergeant Baker.
Well, they're excellent bait, so things are looking up. I've got something a bit better than that, I think. He's really dipping and diving. Look at that. That's a nice nanny guy. And these are just one of the best eating fish around. He could swallow just about anything, my whole fist perhaps. But really a pretty fish. And those gill plates, they are just razor blades. You can see they've even got little serrations on them. I think I won't tempt fate any longer, and I'll pop him back. No, he's much too big for you to eat. Don't even think about it. They also go back really well. Oh yes. That one took a bit of line on the first run there. What are you doing there, Murray? The heavy gear's actually been a bit of a liability, isn't it? See? Light gear, oh, yeah, I should have shut my mouth then, shouldn't I? He's on something bigger than me. That's actually not bad what you got on there. Look, it's a Sergeant Baker again. I told you, I'm the Sergeant Baker specialist. What do you got? Looks like a brake seat. Yeah, it is too.
Nice size one.
Yeah.
Nice fish, nice day.
Certainly are. Look at that in the sun. Nice yellow. Ooh, plenty of spikes too, and it's gone right in the old tum-tum. You're right there? Pop him back before he spikes you anymore.
Try to get on his own. He's gone.
Yes. Oh, yes. This has got some weight in a big way. Oh, my goodness me. I can't move it off the bottom. Oh, we got it up, got it up. Oh, good fish. Very, very good fish. There's always a nervous time when you've got a really good fish on. And there are some really nice fish in these waters off the Duke of Orleans Bay. And this is the first really sizable hookup we've had today. So now, of course, the pressure's on me. It's a shark. And it's wrapped itself up in the line about 79 times. Oh no. What kind of shark? Bronzy? Gummy shark. It is too, it's a gummy shark. Oh, it's a pretty big one though. Look at that! Whoa! The people target gummy sharks down here in Esperance, and I can see why. What a fight! They're fantastic eating too, aren't they, mate?
They certainly are.
Well, a lot of people come to Esperance for this very reason. Gummy sharks. They're fantastic eating, fantastic fighting, and...
Do you need a hand there?
No, I think I'm all right. Any bigger one I would. See, the no teeth. Still, I wouldn't go messing about with his mouth anyway. I tell you what, you think sharks aren't tough? Watch this. Ready, mate? After that battle, he'll just slide on away. Oh, now we've got a decent old fish. We've got a decent old breeze to go with it. This one's giving me some curry. Gonna get it up off the bottom where it's not gonna be able to fight quite so hard, but it's still going pretty hard. Oh, that wind's really come in now, but it's working. Glenn was right. As soon as that wind came in, so did the fish. Can't be far away now. Colour. A bit of colour. Seems to be the right colour. Looks like a good nanny guy to me. And it is. It certainly is. Have a look at that. Whoa! Nice catch. Well, Glenn told us we'd come here and catch these magnificent fish. The nanny guy truly is an underrated fish, and the Duke of Orleans Bay is the best place to catch them. Duke Charters will give you a great day. And mate, thanks for the fight. We'll see you later.
You certainly won't want to miss our next show where we head to Point Sampson for some big, bad, bruising fish.
Oh, mate,
Look at those lips.
We'll also visit beautiful Denmark and show you everything you need to know to catch herring on holidays.
And there you go, South Coast herring. Well, Esperance, get in the car and come and have a look. It's only 700 kilometres from Perth and the fishing's awesome. The people are great too. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you next time on Fishing Western Australia.